What's going on, guys? It's Shadow Raj here, and today we have the spring and the spring event, and that comes with a lot of shinies we gotta get. And we also have raids that we're gonna go after, like Blacephalon and Drampa. I've seen some of those, so we definitely want to get the shinies for those. We've got a bunch of shinies in the wild to get, and we've got a lot of research to claim. So with that being said, let's get into it. And let's go ahead and take a look at our event researches. So we've got the spring into bloom premium timed research, and for that we need to finish it by using 5 berries to help catch Pokemon and use 15 berries to help catch Pokemon. And then we have the Go Fest early bird timed research. So we need to power up 10 grass type, and then we can complete that. And then we have the collection challenge. For this one, we just need to get a dupe hider. Shouldn't be very hard, I've seen several of them. And then we need to spring into spring hatch. So we need to hatch a Fletchling and a Mantike. We really want to get that shiny Mantike. Now would be a good time to go for it if you don't have it. It's in the 1Ks. Well, technically it's 1K. It's actually a 2K, but with the half hatch distance, it's a 1K. So that's gonna be our biggest goal, is getting that Mantike. That'd be pretty freaking amazing. But before we do that, we do have page 3 of Dazzling Aria complete, so these should be Basculins. And the first one's a red Basculin, not a shiny. We've got that one caught. Let's go ahead and check it out. That's alright, but we already have the hundo for this thing. And encounter number 2 is going to be the blue stripe and an 880, so not the hundo either. But we'll take a look, and yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be the hundo. And then this last one should be the white stripe, and that'd be amazing if we got a shiny right here. We did not, and an 870. But this will be our first white stripe, so that's pretty awesome. And we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, about the same as the other ones, but we'll take it. So we'll go ahead and complete this and get our incense, our 30 ultra balls, and our rare XL candy. So that's pretty awesome. So I knew this one was going to take a while because it's earn a platinum medal, which is earn 20 best friends, and we don't have a single one yet. And I think we're like 30 days away from getting our first best friend, so it's going to be a minute before we do that. But then we also need to catch 100 Pokemon while in a party and catch a Pokemon on 21 different days again. So they love that 21 different days on this research. The last 3 have had that, so that's fun. We'll get that done eventually. All right, and check it out. We have a shiny for you guys. Shiny Fletchling. This is a boosted shiny along with the Remoraid, so if you need it, it's out there, go for it. This is a good chance to get it. So we actually do need it. I think this is our first one, so we still need 2 more if I'm to be believed, but let's see. Yeah, here it is being registered, so we need 2 more of those. So hopefully we can get those. That'd be pretty freaking awesome. And let's check it out real quick. And it's pretty decent. At least it's a 3 stars, not the best, but we'll take it. We're gonna go ahead and collect our challenges. We did collect 1 challenge already. We got a Remoraid, wasn't shiny. I had forgot to turn the screen recorder on, but we're good now. So let's see what we get here after we get our incubator, and our encounter went up here. Let's go ahead, and it's a Gossifleur, so that's pretty fun. Now, while it's the debut for Gossifleur and Eldegoss, we can't be shiny, but we can always try for that hundo, which we did not get here, but that's all right. We still got plenty of time to try for it. Now let's do page 1 of Spring and Bloom and see what we get here. The first one is a Remoraid, not shiny, and a 375. And encounter number 2 is going to be another Remoraid, and this one is a 377, so it's a little bit better than the other one, but not much. And number 3 is a Remoraid, so I'm guessing all of these are going to be Remoraids. The 368 is the worst of the 3 we've got so far. And number 4, Remoraid, not shiny, 375. We don't need a purple one, but it'd be pretty cool to get one right here. We did not, in a 360, so that one's pretty bad. Now we can go ahead and collect the rest of this page. We can get 1 super incubator, they get 10,000 XP with the egg, and an encounter with a Gossifleur, and a 278. A 278 doesn't sound too good, and it's not. Now that that train is gone, we can go ahead and collect our Go Fest early bird timed research, and we'll get a super incubator, 3 golden raspberries, 6,700 or 672 XP, a lucky egg, and 2,025 XP. Then we'll also get an encounter with a Skiddo, which is pretty awesome. You can only get this in Safari Zone so far, so it's pretty awesome. We'll get an encounter with it here, and hopefully we get the shiny. That would just be amazing. And did we get it? We did not, in a 508. So at least we got to catch one. That's pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and register that to the decks. Though we didn't get a shiny here, it will be at Go Fest, and I do plan on going to Go Fest in New Jersey, so that'll be pretty awesome, and we'll definitely hunt for that. But let's check the stats. Not good at all, but we'll take it. Now we have page 2 of Spring into Bloom timed research, and we gotta catch 5 grass, water, or fire type, catch 15 grass, water, or fire type, hatch an egg, use 5 berries to help catch Pokemon, use 15 berries to help catch Pokemon, so pretty much the same as the first page. All right, we have our first Blacephalon here, and I think we want an 1884 for the hundo, somewhere in there. We got some friendship on that one, that's pretty awesome. And let's see if we can get a shiny off the first one. We've done a couple of stack attackers, and we haven't got any shinies, but let's see if we can get one of the Blacephalon. That'd be pretty freaking amazing. Survey says, no we did not, and at 1844. I was starting to think we weren't gonna catch this one, but we finally did on the very last ball. Every throw was excellent, and I used a golden raz every time, and it still put up a fight. And let's see, 40 off the hundo. Not too good, but we'll take it. With another Blacephalon, I'd like to get a shiny before raid day. That way we can just have fun on raid day. But if we don't, we'll try to get it during raid hours. So, you know, it is what it is. But we got some XL, we got a XL rare candy and some rare candy, so that's pretty awesome. Now let's go ahead and see if we can get that shiny right here. It's really noticeable, so you'll notice it right off the bat if you get it. And we did not, and at 1866, so it's closer to the hundo than the last one. This one was much easier to catch than the last one, and let's take a look. Should be pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty decent, I'd say. It's a really good fire attacker and a really good ghost attacker, so this thing is definitely worth going for. We are back with another Blacephalon raid. I decided to grab the Jeep for a bit because they're burning pastures around the town I live in, and it is just making my eyes burn, so I wanted to give my eyes a break. And it felt like I was putting in drops every 10 minutes, so we'll go ahead and give ourselves a little break from that and then see if we can get anything good. And right here, survey says not shiny and at 1809, so not the hundo either. Well, we caught it on the first ball, and I'm expecting it to be pretty bad. It's our lightest and shortest, so that's interesting. And how bad? Yep, almost the floor. All right, this time we switched it up and we got a Drampa raid. I believe this is gonna be the first Drampa that we've caught, but I could be wrong. You know, I just could be. But I believe this will be our first one, and if we get the first one shiny, that's just absolutely insane. And did we? We did not, in a 2053. And yep, it was our first one. I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. It's hard to remember what I still need to catch on here. And let's see, it's a pretty decent one, so we'll take it. We've got a Mega Sceptile defeated. Let's see if we can get our first shiny from a Mega Raid. That'd be pretty sweet to finally do that. And we're looking for a 1575 on the hundo. So maybe we'll get one, maybe we'll get both, maybe we'll get neither, let's see. And it's going to be not shiny and a 1547, so neither one. All right, we've got the Sceptile caught and registering that to the deck, so that's pretty interesting. And we'll see how good this is. Not the best, we can definitely find a better one. All right guys, some time has passed and you could tell it's getting dark out here, but if you look back right there, that little red, that's them burning pastures, so you know, it is what it is. The smoke isn't too bad now. It was a little bit rough earlier, but let's go ahead and collect. I accidentally clicked on this one. It was a Fletchling that's not shiny and a 322. I know my numbers, but yeah, so this one wasn't shiny and a 322. I haven't looked up the hundos for these, so I don't know if that's it or not. I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the comments, but we'll know right here as well. Definitely wasn't that. And this next one is going to be a Fletchling that's a 330. So I'm assuming that all of these are going to be Fletchlings. We had the Remoraid and the other ones, so these are probably all going to be Fletchling, but maybe we'll get another one. We have 2 on the day, so that'd be pretty cool to get the third one and then just have that full set complete. But let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, not too good, but that's all right. How about the next one? Not shiny and a 323. And let's go ahead and check the next one. Still not a shiny. We just need a little bit of gold on it and we'll have the set complete. So unfortunately we haven't got a second ducklet that we need or a Lapras. Those were really the 2 wild ones that I was hoping to get. But you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And how about this one? Still not shiny and a 329, so nothing super great from these, but we still got one more encounter. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get our super incubator and a lucky egg, so that's pretty awesome. Remember that lucky eggs have double duration this event, so make sure you take advantage of that. And let's go ahead and check. It's not a Fletchling, it's a Gossifleur, so we'll take it. And let's go ahead and check the stats. It's okay. We've got quite a bit of candy, so we're just gonna go ahead and evolve this one and get Eldergloss in the dex. So that'll be complete, and then we won't have to worry about that the rest of the event. Not that, you know, you have to evolve it during this event, but I just like to get it out of the way real quick. Nice and easy. And there we go. So that's pretty sweet. And now it's gonna register to the dex. Pretty awesome. Alright guys, we are back with a Drampa raid. Let's see if we can get a shiny here. Unfortunately, the only shiny I've been able to capture today is that Fletchling, but at least we got to register it to the dex, so it's not too bad. But I'd really like to get this Drampa right here, but we did not, and a 1628, so that's not the hundo. And I just realized I said it wasn't the hundo, but I didn't say what the hundo was. That is 1665, so we know that this is not it, but oh well, it still goes towards the dragon medal at least. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'll probably keep grinding a little bit, maybe hatch some eggs, but I'm definitely gonna go battle gyms and stuff like that, you know, just do the repetitive stuff you guys don't want to see. So if you enjoyed today's video, consider giving it a like and smash that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. We're almost at 40,000 subscribers, and that is just crazy. I really appreciate it. And also comment down below, let me know, do you have the new Blacephalon or the Stack Attack shinies? Let me know down in the comments. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.